Hello, this is Narika with Darlene, the All-Knowing. Today I'm doing a reading for my earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgos. I'm going to start with my Tauruses. Let's get down to the meeting. How you guys doing? Again, happy Cancer month. You know, it's my birthday month. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited, all my fellow Cancers. You know, I hope, I pray that God bless you with good fortune, long, healthy life, and a good 2018. You know, today is our new year. I mean, this is our New Year's, Cancers. So I wish you well on your journeys, and I pray that everything will be okay. Now, I'm saying that to, I'm talking to Cancers in a Taurus reading. And the reason why is because you may be a Taurus sun, moon, or rising. So just because I'm doing an earth sign reading does not mean that you're not Cancer too. Okay, so let me get down to this reading. You know, this is for my Tauruses. So what did the Spirit have for Tauruses? What message would it? Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. Alright, Tauruses, I have the peace sign, the strength sign. I hope you guys can see that. Wisdom, protection. Under this peace sign, I have truth, innocence. Under the strength, dreams, and compassion. My overall energy of this reading is ancestor. Okay, the ancestor card represents things from your past, things from your childhood that is bothering you. You know, some stuff that you have in your past that is actually you need to heal. You know, there's some baggage that we carry from our younger years. Now, we'll first start off with this peace card. This peace card in this that's over this truth card. If you see, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this truth card, this is very interesting. Is two people, two soldiers. They about to fight, and then you got this one eye in the middle. Now, this one eye, this truth. This is why this is called the truth card, because this one eye represents the divine. It's like you got one person truth is his truth, your truth, and his truth, your truth, and the real truth. You know, what's really going on. Okay? So this peace card over this truth card, this right here, this peace card represents a baby situation. This is a situation around the baby, or by the ancestor card being around here, this is something in the past. This is a child that you may be fighting over, or a situation that happened in the past, or you may represent this baby, being that it's a situation from your past. But what I'm feeling is that this represent a mother that a baby mama situation, something is going on. You and your baby mama is fighting, or you and your baby daddy is fighting over the child, or whether this is his child, or you know what's going on. Then I have the Strength card over the Innocent card, and the Innocent card represents the lovers. This represents the lovers. The Strength card is just like it's a Leo. This is either a Leo or this is a situation where you need to, that requires patience, or you longing for a relationship that's from your past, a situation, you know, you looking for the happiness from your past, you know, and you have an idea of who you want to be with, but the situations that you're going through, maybe this baby mama that you're going through, is this karmic situation. This is a karmic situation. Whatever you in right now, Tauruses, I'm gonna tell you, the situation you in is a karmic situation. Maybe in your path you did something wrong. You ran off on a baby mama, or you wasn't in a opportunity to take care of a child that you had in the past, and now you having a new baby mama, and you're trying to break off this relationship. This relationship is not going well. Y'all doing a lot of fighting. You know you saying, oh, she did or he did, but the situation is not getting resolved. And the reason why it's not being resolved, because it's a karmic situation. And when you're in a karmic situation, no matter what you do, this situation have to be resolved through the spirit. It is not gonna, you and your baby mama is not going to separate until you learn your lesson from the past. Okay? This not about you or your baby mama. This is about the children that's involved in this situation. And this is why this Strength card is over this Innocence, because like I said, this also represents the Lovers card, which not all the time. I want to say that in a regular tarot deck, when you see the Love card, the Lovers card, that Lovers card don't always represent a relationship with a sexual relationship, but it sometimes represent, because the Lovers card represent unconditional love. That love that is unconditional, pure love. And pure love don't always have to be a sexual relationship. Sometimes that relationship is with your children. You know, a situation where you got a mother and a father fighting, and they put in a ego involved in the relationship, and they're not thinking about the children that's involved. And so Taurus, if you have any older children, or some children that you had in the past, but you wasn't a father in this situation, or you wasn't a mother in this situation, and now you find yourself pregnant, or you have some children now, and you fighting with your baby father, or you fighting with your baby mother, and you trying to pull out of this situation, and you think that you're going to run away, and the spirit is not going to allow you to run away, because your older children were affected by the decision that you made, and so they're not going to allow you to make the same mistake with your younger children. So these issues have to be resolved. That's what this Ancestor card represents. It represents things that happened in the past that we carry with us, that things that we carry in our heart that we can't forgive, or the most important, I'm gonna tell you, like things that we do that we can't forgive ourselves. Not only what decision that somebody else made, but things that we did that caused us to make those decisions, and it sticks with us, and we don't show that side to people. So this is what this card represents. And now we have the Wisdom in the Dreams. The reason why you're in this karmic situation in the first place is because when you step inside of the time of your life when you done went through hell and back again, this is an older person. This is not, when you see the wisdom card, this lets me know, just like I said, children from the past that's grown and was affected by that your old situation. This is somebody in their 40s, 50s years old, and they're being hit with these situations again. This is because you should have learned the lessons from your past. And so with the wisdom that you earned from the experience that you went through, the spirit want to know, did you really learn your lessons? And so when you do learn your lessons, this is the reason why the Strength card is over the Lovers card, is because now you know what you want in life. You know, this is where the Dream cards too. You know what you want out of life. You know what you want to do in your life. You done paved the way for your success. But now you finding yourself kind of stuck where, you know, I want to do this and I want to do that, but it's just not working out. And the reason why is because this baby mama that you with, that may be, you know, causing a lot of fitna or problems in your life, this person is young. This is you in the past. This is you. You're seeing yourself in this relationship. And you may not be this person now, but this is who you were later. So the spirit is saying that you have to pay that back before you can move into your future, until you get your dream, before you get your dream. And now the protection card. Now this protection card is saying that I know that you going through these situations and you got your eye on somebody else, because anytime I see the Strength card over the Lovers card, I know that this person is someone that you have someone else that you're interested in, and you know, you feeling like you in this situation, you're going to end up losing that person that you really involved with. But you're not, because the spirit protects you. It protects that relationship, because the things that you're going through with this karmic situation, this divine love that you run into, they already know. They already know what you're going through. They already know that this situation is getting you prepared to walk into your divine self. So you don't have to worry about that. That relationship is protected. You just need to focus on compassion. You need to have compassion for this baby mama or this baby father that, you know, going through these things, because you already done seen this. You already been there, done that. So you know what they going through and how they look on life, and the choices that they making and all these things. You already know, because you made those same choices. So you're supposed to be able to have compassion on with this person. Now, that's come from just reading that. Let me beat these cards to find out what's the cause of this. I have the Emperor card, the Ace of Wands, the Musician card, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a Taurus woman. This is a Taurus woman that's going through this situation. This person is they're not happy in their situation, because this Emperor card was originally upside down and in reverse. So they're not happy in their situation. They're looking for, Taurus, I want to tell you, I see there's a new love that's coming in your life. You got to have a new love, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for this past situation that you went through with Musician card, Just like what I said. You done sat down and you done learned the lessons that you supposed to learn about the situation. You have all the tools that you need to go into your new future for your dreams to come true. All you need to do is stop being so frustrated with the situation and show compassion. Show compassion for the karmic soulmates that you've been brought into your life, because they coming in your life to teach you those last minute hurts that you need to get rid of, those last minute heartbreak issues that you need to get rid of from your past, you know, so that you can walk into a promising future. Okay, Taurus, let's see the overall. Let me beat these cards to see what is going to be the last outcome of this situation. Yeah. The Five of Swords. Tell me more. Oh. And we got the Five of Swords. The King of Wands. This is what happened. Okay. These past issues is around the King of Cups. Maybe a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that you was dealing with. I'll take it, this is the baby daddy that you was fighting with. Is that you feel like he did some underhandedness and he skipped out on this relationship without giving you closure. Six of Pentacles. The World card. Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords. The Fool. The Page of Cups. The Eight of Wands. And the Nine of Cups. Okay. Now, this is the outcome of this situation, Taurus. Just like what I said. This Strength card is you might be dealing with someone that is let me beat these cards up. The Strength card. Let me see who your karmic soulmate is. Who you dealing with now. So I can tell you how to get this Nine of Cups. Because Taurus, it is I know that you've been going through. Okay, let me say this. Let me say this. How I could say this, because you know I have a hard time when I'm on tape. I have a hard time relaying this message like that, because anybody that do a reading with me will let you know that I bust these cards. I use these cards to give me the message to tell me. And usually when I'm sitting in front of my client, let me tell you how I would have said this, because I already know what this story is. I'm looking at it. I know what this is. Taurus, let me break it down for you like this. Boom. Your baby daddy. This is this peace card, right? Your baby daddy. You and your baby daddy was together. Y'all, you was in a relationship with him shortly. You had a almost like a twin flame relationship, but this person was a false twin flame relationship. Let me tell you that right now. So if you a Taurus and you think that you're in a twin flame relationship, I'm talking to you, because this is not a twin flame relationship. It looks like a twin flame relationship. It feels like a twin flame relationship because you got the pushing and pulling and all of that stuff. But one thing I'm gonna tell you, this is not a twin flame relationship. This may be a divine partnership. I mean, a life partner that you may see in your future, due to the fact that you guys have kids together, or a soulmate that comes, either a karmic soulmate or a soulmate that comes in and out of your life. But this is not a twin flame. Okay. Now, what I see in this situation is that you met this guy. You and him was in a relationship together and everything was going good. And then all of a sudden, this relationship fell apart. Okay, for what I know about Tauruses, right? Y'all are very bullheaded. So, I could beat these cards all day long, but I don't have to, because from my experience in these readings is that, Taurus, you don't listen. You don't listen to your partner, and you don't listen to the divine. When you in situations, you tend to move quicker than what you supposed to. If you fall in love with somebody, you fall in love hard. And so being that you fall in love hard, you don't listen to your partner. And when you're in a relationship goes two ways. It don't go one way. It ain't just you in the relationship. It's you and him in the relationship. And just like you deserve to be heard, he deserves to be heard too. So that's the situation with you and your baby daddy. That's why you didn't get no closure, and he skipped out on the relationship real quick, because he was trying to talk to you, but you wasn't listening. Or she was trying to talk to you and you wasn't listening. So you get pregnant by this person, and you feel like this is what's going to make him stay. But that don't work like that with Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Trust me, I know, because I'm a Queen of Cups. You can't have no baby by a King of Cups or a Queen of Cups and think that's going to keep them, because that's not going to keep them. King of Cups or Queen of Cups look for the perfect soulmate. And so when the relationships start taking a turn, when they're missing different aspects of their partner, say for instance, King of Cups and Queen of Cups is almost like a Libra, but different from a Libra, because Libras, they look for the perfect relationship. They look for their forever. And King of Cups and Queen of Cups is the same way. They look for their forever. And I hear a lot of things about King of Cups and Queen of Cups, but I'm a King of Cups and a Queen of Cups, so I'm going to tell you, that ain't, what y'all thinking is not true. That's not what's going on. What happens is, the King of Cups or the Queen of Cups is searching for the perfect partner. And so if you have a King of Cups that is cheating, believe me, he didn't cheat sneakingly. He told you that he was not interested, and he told you why he wasn't interested. He told you that he just wanted to have sex, and he told you that he was looking for, say when you first started in a relationship, he told you that, you know, he would just wanted to be friends with benefits. But the people that gets in a relationship with King of Cups or King of Cups always try to change them. And you're not going to change them, because they're stubborn people. They know what they're looking for in life. So when they know they're looking for the perfect soulmate, they're not searching for a substitute. You understand? And they know the journey because of the intuition. And because of the intuition, they already know within 5 minutes is you the one or you not the one. So where the Taurus, you guys are dreamers. That's why this dream card came up. You guys y'all are dreamers. You know what you want, and you know what kind of man you want. And when you see the King of Cups, you like, that's the kind of man I want. I like him. I want him. But you're not listening to him. So if he tell you, my ideal woman is this, this, and that, and then you say, man, that's bullshit. You know, he acting this way. Well, the King of Cups is going to treat you a certain kind of way. And then after you ain't taking heed to what they saying, then they leave you alone. They go on by their way. And it's just like that. They'll pick up and they'll leave, like they just like they came into your life. They will walk out of your life just like that. And most people that's dealing with, that's why I said they almost like a Libra, because when you're in a relationship with a Libra, Libras do you like that too. Once they tell you something one time or two times, they skip town. They don't want to have nothing to do with you. And if you the kind of baby mama that is bringing a lot of problems, then the babies suffer, which is sad, because it shouldn't be like that. But they look for the happiness. They look for peace in their life and harmony. And if you steady giving them the drama, they will walk out on them children and think about, I will deal with this later. So this is why this situation, like I said, a past situation where it's a kid involved and they walked away. And the reason being is because of the fighting between the baby daddy and the baby mama. And then the mama is making it seem like, oh, he didn't give a damn about the child. It's not that he didn't give a damn about the child. It's when he was trying to compromise with the child, you were too busy trying to be in a relationship with him, instead of sitting down and focusing on your child at the time, instead of trying to use your child as a pawn. Okay? So in this situation, right, you guys have the ability to turn this situation into something different if you show compassion, Taurus. If you do not act bullheaded and you do not try to force the situation into the way that you want to, then you will have the avenue to inherit the situation. The communication doors will open up. And the Nine of Cups, you will end up getting what you want. But you have to have patience. And the Strength card represents controlling. See, it's easy to blow your top, right? It's easy to get mad and do different things, dealing with losing controls, cussing people out, fighting, and all of these things. But it's very hard. You have to show a certain amount of strength to hold your temper and compromise for the greater good, right? So you have to give a certain amount of strength so that you can keep your relationship intact. Okay? So if you want this relationship to work, Taurus, you need to show that amount of strength and compromise and show compassion. And then things will start to move more smoothly than what you thought. Take the control off the situation. Allow the two parents to compromise so that this baby can have both his parents in his life. I hope that I was a help to you, and I hope I answered your questions for my Tauruses. Good luck with these children's situation, because at the end of the day, this situation is about the children. It's not about you, okay? And partial, it is about you, because we can be our own worst enemies, okay? Now moving on to the next earth sign, which is Capricorn. Spirit, what message do you have for my Capricorns in the month of July? Sun, moon, and rising. What message do you have for my Capricorns? Try to be a little bit quicker with this one. Okay, I have the Nature card, the Strength card again, the Playfulness, the Abundance, the Intentions, Celebration, Hope, Purity. And the overall energy is compassion. Okay. Now, for my Capricorns, anytime you see the Nature card and it's sitting on top of the Intentions, okay, I'm just going to put it out there, Capricorn. Capricorns, y'all tend to be some controlling, and you're very dominant in your relationships. Whether you're a female Capricorn is very dominant. Capricorn males they tend to be controlling, but they're a little bit more compassionate than the females. We got Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so Capricorn, this is Capricorn male I'm talking to. What a fortune. Okay, I got a Capricorn male that's dealing with a air sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Libra, Gemini, or Aries. I mean Aquarius. I always say this. I'm sorry, you guys. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So if you're a Capricorn male and you're dealing with a Queen of Cups, then from what I see is this nature card on top of this intentions. Intentions mean if you have a pure intentions with this person, if you put out pure intentions, you'll get back pure intentions. You understand? It's like planting a seed. That's why the nature card is sitting on top of this this intentions card, which also the nature card means, Capricorn, you must be so stressed out in this situation, like you're not this, how do I say this? I'm seeing you. I'm the person that's going through this. I can see your face. Your mean mug is real hard. Like you walk around with you're serious about everything. You're very serious. And the situation that you're going through is like you waiting on this person. I can see that this is a person that you care about. But this person is not, hold on. We got the Knight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. Okay. And the Queen of Cups. Okay. And the Five of Cups. Whew. Now, to tell you the truth, this is a Cancer. This is a Cancer with the Sun, Moon, and Rising of an air sign. So these two people is the same people. And then in another reading, people would think that this is two different people, like these are two different girls, but this is not. This is someone that is you in love with this person, but this is a Cancer that you're dealing with, but she got a Sun, Moon, or Rising Gemini, which I'm gonna tell you about that, because most Cancers is compassion. Cancer women is compassion, but with the Sun, Moon, or Rising Gemini, she's flighty. And so this person is someone that you in a relationship with this person and you love her dearly, but this person she never lets you believe that you have her. This is what the Spirit telling me about this situation. Is that you in a relationship with this girl, or you was in a relationship with this girl, and you love her, but you don't know if she loves you the way that you love her, because you guys hit it off when y'all together, but it's always some little situation that makes you believe that she's not all in, that she want to leave, or she's abandoning you. That's why I say you were with this girl, but this person you thinks about all the time. Now, this Strength card on this celebration let me know that if you and this girl has broken up and you not in y'all are not no longer together, she's coming back. And it's because she loves you just as much as you love her. But it's something happened. Let me find out what happened. Beat these cards. It's something happened that took y'all apart, that you guys had to do some healing. Dang. Can you tell me what I said? Two of Pentacles, the Tower card, the Ten of Wands. Okay? So this is, you guys was fighting over, y'all fighting over some money situation that you feeling like, this is a Capricorn, so you the worker, you the one that's taking care of the king, this Queen of Cups, and the burden was too much for you. So maybe y'all was fighting over that, and it made her feel like she wasn't doing enough in the relationship, or you felt as if that she was using you, or some situation like that, but in actuality, she wasn't using you. She actually cares about you, but you pushed her away because you're too serious. You thinking about, you have to. Okay, let me stop beating these cards, because I can't use these like this. I can't tell this message like that. I gotta tell it like this. Because when I beat these cards, because I'm gonna tell you, when I use a set of cards, if whether I'm using these cards or not, once I take a look at the situation, I already see the whole story. So I don't have to beat the cards. I beat the cards so that you guys can see that I'm telling you the truth. So once I said, I said, y'all argued over something. You didn't see this in here because you got the strength card, the celebration card, the playfulness, the hope, the abundance. So when just looking at these cards, you will be like, that don't look like no fighting. But then once I beat it, these cards is telling the story, right? But I don't need to beat these cards to tell a story, because every time I beat these cards and then one card saying it confuses me and then it takes me off my message. And I don't want to do that. The message is for you, Capricorn. Look, it just so happened, this is some of my story a little bit. That's why I'm in my mind, I just was laughing, because I'm like, Spirit, damn. How you put that story out like that? So who best to tell you how she feel than a Cancer that is I'm a Gemini rising, so I know how she felt. And if you a Capricorn with the fire sign rising, then I know how you felt. One, you a Capricorn and you look for the future, and you having a problem with this Cancer is because you think that she don't look for the future because of the way she moves. And this is why this nature card came. The nature card came to show you your wife, the way she looks at things. She's a more down to earth kind of person. She don't look at things the way you look at things, but y'all have the same goals. You want to build for your future. You want to have that nice house so your family can have a home. You don't want to work on a job your whole life. You want to own your own business. She want to own her own business too. But the first thing about a Cancer woman is that, in the air sign, is that they care about their children too. So if you guys have children, or she have children in this situation, then that's her first priority, is to nurture the children, to make sure her children is okay. And you're not doing bad, Capricorn. It's the fact that you look for more. You dream big. And at the present moment, you have to live in this moment. This is why this playfulness is coming. That big house is coming. That business is coming. Don't destroy your relationship off of things that you're looking for too far in the future. Live in the now. Enjoy your wife and your kids now. Because they will walk away from you and leave you, and you will get that big house and you will have that business, but you won't have anybody to enjoy it with. And she will go on and she will marry another and have a family, a husband that will have understanding. And she will also have that big house and that business. And it will come in time that it's supposed to come, but she will have somebody to enjoy it with. So my advice to you, Capricorn, is have your eye on the prize. Set goals. But do not judge your wife off of your dreams. Make sure your dreams and her dreams match. You have to sit down and know the person that you're in a relationship with. Because Capricorns, you guys jumps in relationship, y'all fall in love real quickly. But you don't take the time to get to know the person that you with. So then when they start to change and you start to see things that these new stuff that you seeing with them, like, oh, I thought that person was this and I thought that person was like that, and you find out that they wasn't like that because you didn't take the time to get to know them. Know what dreams she have. Know if she want the big house or do she want a little house. Know if she want to live in the city or she a country girl. Know that about her. Know if she want to be the kind of mother that sit at home with her children or go in the work field before you date her. Then you won't have these problems because you guys have what it takes to have that abundance. This relationship is not salvage. It's just a misunderstanding. Okay, Capricorn? I wish you well on your journey, and I advise you to communicate with your partner. Don't assume nothing, and you need to get back to your childhood stuff, because Capricorn, you were the kind of, you was playful, laughing, joking kind of person, and now all of a sudden things done got serious for you, and that's not the way that you get this abundance. With abundance, you have to have a pure spirit like a child. So if you playing and going through the motion, I know that you might have had a rough life and you done went through things. So now when you done got some type of stability, you want to hold on to that. You want to build with that. But in order for you to have what you're looking for, you have to be playful. You got to have a playful mind. You can't be serious all the time. You got to, and when you get playful and you get down to earth, then you can even find out what kind of business you want to invest. You put your ear down to earth where the little kids and stuff like that, because successful business is around children. So you have to bring back that playfulness. And when you bring back that playfulness, then you and your significant other could get back on one accord. And you can understand her, and she can understand you, and y'all find somewhere to compromise in the middle. Okay, Capricorn, I wish y'all well. And I hope to God that was a good message for you. My next is my Virgos. My next sign I'm going to be doing is Virgos. Spirit, what message do you have for Virgos in the month of July? Sun, moon, and rising. Virgos. Reflection, wisdom, playfulness, love, shadows, thoughts, awakening, surrender, and nature. Okay, I noticed you earth signs, you guys are kind of going through some of the same things. And Virgo, I'm talking to you. This reflection, shadow self, wisdom over the thought. playfulness and awakening, love and surrender. Okay, Virgo. What I want to say to you guys is, first of all, this is an older person. This person is, I want to say, in their 30s, 40s years old. Let me see what's going on. Let me beat these cards and find out what is going on right now. But I'm going to tell you the message that I got so far. This is a person that Virgos like to have fun. They tend to not learn their life lessons until down the line. They go through a lot of obstacles in life because they like to have fun. They party people. So your real hard life lessons, the lessons that the divine wants you to transform, that happens to Virgos in they Four of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Nine of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Okay. So, this is about money. Just like what I said, Virgos tend to have their life lessons go further down the line. Like they party like rock stars in their younger years. They making a lot of money in the process, because people don't know this, but money comes in your life when you're having fun, when you're not so focused on mundane things, and you don't allow things to get you like flying. That's when money start making, because it's like the more you're laughing and excited and you joy in your heart, that's when you're making money. And then now this Virgo is been hit with all these life lessons, and maybe they done had some deaths in their family or something. They done lost a loved one or lost a marriage or something like that, and then these things is hitting them now. Now they is taking life serious. They thinking like now, like you know, I can't be playing no more. I gotta take life serious. And then they wake up, and when that awakening happen, and usually I will tell you, it's so funny, because you see this awakening and playfulness on top of each other, which is just like what I'm saying. I'm laughing, but forgive me, because it's not a laughing matter, because I know that it's serious for you. But usually when you in a situation, right when you decide that you want to change your life, and the spirit come in and changes, he take away everything. And so I know what you're going through. So now you hitting some difficulties, like money is not coming in the way that you would like it to come in. But the reason why, Virgo, is because when that awakening hits you, you got too serious. You stop learning how to play. And now you ain't laughing at jokes no more. You taking everything that people say literally. And you got to learn how to play again. You have to get back into that childlike mentality, but responsibly. So if you went to the club 7 days a week, don't go to the club. But, you know, start getting out there and getting into the world. Because why? Some youngster out there needs that wisdom. They need to know the things that you know about the streets, because y'all are street you know, not wisdom. Y'all got that street wisdom down to a T. So get out there and help a younger person that's in your shoes to know what you know, and then you will start seeing money generate again. Because when the money start holding up, it's because you see this feeling like you've been abandoned. That Five of Cups, you know, you done lost something. And see, and because of this, you done learn how to not, you know what I'm saying, your heart is hardening. And when that happens, okay, harden, soil dries up. And if the soil is drying up, then money is not flowing. You are not producing, and you are earth sign. If you're not planting good seeds If the soil is not moistened, if the water is not coming down, then you cannot produce fruit from that. So my advice to you, Virgos, is to find that play-like mentality. Stop being in a house like a hermit and get out and you know, go and do things that you love to do. This is what this card represents. This is finding things that you love to do. If you getting old and you used to ride bikes and you can't ride no bike no more, then join a biker club. And don't ride the bike like you used to, flying 100. Ride the bike responsibly. If you like to go on trips when you go on vacation, you know, if you can't afford to go on vacation, then take yourself out to the movies. Get your nails done. Get your hair done. Spa day. Things that you know, like to do on your own. Long walks. You know, that coffee in the morning. Don't stop these things because life thing got you down. Or the people in your house, you ain't finding no peace in your house. Then, okay, you ain't finding no peace in your house. Then go outside. Go outside and make a routine. I'm going to give you an example. Make a routine where, like, when I wasn't finding no peace in my house, true story, I did this with my baby. When I would take my kids to school, in the morning, me and my baby will go and eat breakfast every morning at the same diner. I calculate the math. You know, if my breakfast cost me $7 in the morning, and if I ate breakfast at home, I would spend about the same amount. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go eat breakfast with my baby. And at the time, I'm going to tell you why I did this. Because when I sat in that diner and I ate breakfast every day, it's different people will come backwards and forward in that diner. And so when I would meet new people every day and we would share little small stories, and guess what? Their stories will motivate me, and it either motivate me to do better or make me appreciate that my situation ain't so bad. So once I started doing that, I also started networking. And the ones that I see on a regular basis, we started changing numbers, and then my situation started to change. So Virgo, my advice to you is that's what you need to do. If you ain't having no peace at home, you need to get out into the world when you know y'all good out in the streets. But don't beat the streets like you did before in your younger years. Now beat the streets wisely. Be a help to your community. Okay? My name is Narka. This is Alim. I'm going to get up out of here because the time is, going by. We are already at 52 minutes. So, okay, I want to tell everybody, if you do know a Cancer, all Cancers reading is $20. And if you a Sun, Moon, or Rising Cancer, your reading is $20 for the month of July. And because it's my birthday month, I'll also give everybody a $40 reading. So if any signs, if you book a reading in this month, it's $40. Cancers, for y'all birthdays, I give you a $20 reading. If you share the same birthday as me, which is July 12th, your reading is completely free. I will do a year horoscope for you. You will sit down with me. You can pick my brain, and you get a hour reading for free. July 12th, my 20. I'm looking for my twin out there. So whoever birthday July 12th, if you doing this reading and you are July 12th, or if you know someone that is a twin of mine, July 12th, let them know that I will do a free one-on-one reading with them. And like I said, Cancers, all readings is $20 for the month of July. If you have Sun, Moon, or Rising Cancer, your reading is $20, and everybody else's reading for the month of July is $40. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Peace.